the way to the max.
We
Turned up by the way to the max.
We turned up, yeah.
Turned up by the way to the max.
We turned up, yeah.
Turned up by the way to the max.
We turned up, yeah.
Turned up by the way to the max.
Ay.
This shit slap, this shit black.
shit
Tell the
black,
DJ, won't you bring that back?
Bring
Turn
that
this
back.
motherfucker up, had the whole club spank.
Yeah.
Now, so hopefully.
I can tell.
Monty came ready today. Got the lighting right. Got the glow right. Look at this motherfucker.
I set up last night. I was like, let me just set it up tonight so I could just get ready.
Is this gonna be like your permanent? Like, is this gonna be like your permanent? Like, yes, yes. Now we taking pod to the next level.
Okay, well, I don't know how to make. I don't know how to see both at the same time.
One of my boys who text me like one couple episodes was like, "Yo, that mine last season, yo, that bedroom." That's why I made that joke one time because somebody made a comment about it.
About my bedroom?
I was like, yeah, because cause that's your private, so
yeah.
You'll be on bedroom and. Girl, this season so far, because I don't think a lot of people know we're back yet. But man, you should have seen how many times I had to like, yo, put me on with Imani, put me on with the lady on the podcast. I'm like, nigga, she got an Instagram page. Follow her. No, put a good word for me. Nah, nigga, nah.
Good on that.
I've been putting people on. I've been putting people on with women over the years. I ain't doing that no more because a lot of times I used to do it to want to be cool, because I always wanted to fit in, and people was like, oh, JT got the girls. So I used to, even like just the Super Bowl party I just threw, I brought some girls through. All of them liked me, but, I wasn't tripping over them. So I let them have fun with the fellas and stuff. But that's what I do. I just bring the girls around and, and I don't mind the guy smash the girls I bring around when I throw parties, but they want to smash my chicks.
They were hurt.
We need to have we need to have a topic about that one day too, about homies trying to smash their man's girls all the time. Not just once, but like consistently will always want to, like, when you got a girl, oh, she cute, let me try to holler. It's niggas like that. We need to address that one episode.
I know this is like a little game with y'all trying to take each other's girls.
Ain't y'all? It's niggas with egos.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, my his cousin used to always try to sleep with all his girlfriends right in his face. And I'm like, you do know I'm dating your cousin, right? He's like, oh, no. I'm like, wow.
I remember you telling us that too. Yeah. I was like, man, you deserve to be single. Let me stop. All right. How's y'all doing? That is. I know he did that on purpose. You can't sit there and mistake Wi-Fi for wifey. Come on.
You guys have never had a person say my wifey, as in like or their wifey?
No. Like, Cairo be hot. Cairo's secretly married, yo. He's secretly married. He'd be like, I got to check on the wifey downstairs. I mean, Wi-Fi downstairs. I ain't got no connection and shit. Yeah, she cooking dinner. I mean, cooking the connection up.
I wish I was hiding somebody, but I'm not.
You young dog. You ain't tripping. Let me stop saying that. We gotta stop saying that too, because we gotta stop throwing that in black people, to women and to us. We're like, you young, have fun, because eventually that young is gonna turn to 35. I'm like, nigga, you ain't still young. I mean, you're still young in theory, but you're not really young in terms of.
I hate that people are like.
You said what, Imani?
No, I hate that 30s is like considered old now. I'm like, that is not old.
It's not even old anymore.
I'm like, okay. I feel like 40s is the new 30s. 30s is the new, I don't know, 25. Not even 20s, but I don't understand why people call 30 old. Wait, I'm trying
because nobody wants to feel old. You said what?
No, I'm trying to rename myself again. But anyway, whatever.
Nobody wants to feel old. That's all. Nobody wants to feel old. No one wants to feel nobody wants to get older because it's a scary thing. I was just with my friend yesterday, last night, and I'm about to be 36. She's 37. She just turned 37, and we sitting there like, yo, we getting up there. That shit is scary. Nobody really want to think about it, but that shit is scary because you're already getting older and older.
It is scary, especially like for women. I feel like our age is judged much more than men. So especially like for me being a woman without kids just yet, I feel like people are always like, you're getting up there, ain't you? Ain't it about that time? And I'm like, oh, mind your business, number one. And number two, I got this. Me and God got this. So I hate that when people are like, yeah, you almost touching 30 in a few years, so you need to do something about that.
You ever notice girls? You ever notice it was a chick who asked for like God to like. I wouldn't say chicks, but I guess I would say more women because women always used to have that deadline. Like by the time I'm 30, if I ain't here, then my life is such and such. It's like, but that's the theory because, like I said, I've dated since our 20s. I've been dating women in their 40s, and most times they dread getting older until they actually get older. It's like, oh, 40 ain't that bad, but a lot of times I think women think about their body and how they ain't gonna look the same. And I think they're worried about that shit instead of the growth of their mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And I think that's what women will be dreading. I ain't married. Oh, my kids, I'm gonna get older and stuff. Like that shit. That shit don't. I ain't got kids yet. That I can understand, but it's like,
The thing, black don't crack. So even us in our 40s, look at Angela Bassett. She's what, in her 50s now? Angela Bassett got Ashanti in her she's 40, looking fine as ever.
I'm saying all you gotta do is look at your parents.
You know who also looks what you say?
Said I'm gonna look great forever.
Yeah, you 30 and still with no facial hair. Yeah, you gonna be young forever.
Yeah.
You know who also looks young? That Gorilla Glue bitch. Like, oh my goodness. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait, man. I just had to talk about it, man. Like, this was some hilarious shit.
Here's my thing about the Gorilla Glue girl, right? I just talked about this with some people. So I've been seeing a lot of, namely women, like, being so thankful, like, oh my God, this girl's going through so much. We're so happy that, because some Guinean doctor was able to like develop a formula to actually get her hair unstuck, which is great.
Shout out to the black doctor who got her hair out that glue.
And that's great. That's great that somebody was able to get it done, especially a black doctor. Great that her hair is not stuck together. But everyone's just like, oh, we're so happy that it got unstuck. Yada, just hope, praying for her journey, yada, yada, yada. And I'm just sitting here going, I feel like there wasn't enough backlash for why she put it in her hair in the first place. Like, I get it. It must have been a terrible journey to go through that, but you started that journey. Why was that Gorilla Glue spray even in your house if you didn't know how powerful it was?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, yeah. She knew what she was doing. I'm sorry.
I think she was good too. I don't think she thought that bad though.
Yeah. I don't think she knew it was going.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe not to the point where she had to go to an actual surgeon to get it done.
Right. Cloud chasing, another cloud chasing.
Right. I watched videos where people thought she's clout chasing, and they're like, "Oh, she's 40. She does arts and crafts. She does hair. I know she knows that does not go in your hair." But I think a lot of people think a lot of glue is reversible. So she may have actually thought that her edges would be just laid for a good day or two. And then she can go in and put some olive oil or some, coconut oil in there real quick, soak it. And then I don't know.
Like, we live in the age of internet. We live in the age of internet. So why is it so hard for you to be like, you know what? Before I put this Gorilla Glue spray in my hair, let me go see if this is something that I should do.
It's funny.
Why is that so hard?
It's so funny. Go ahead, Imani.
No, I was going to say I was so mad when they said she was going to sue them because it didn't specify hair on the bottle. But she just came out yesterday and said she's not suing. But I was going to say,
hold on, Imani. You said she came out and she what?
That hair wasn't technically listed on the bottle. It said do not put on skin, clothing, or something else, but hair wasn't on there. And so that was the original case, I guess. But she said she's not suing. So I don't know. I was about to say if she did that, I would be so embarrassed, just like secondhand embarrassment.
She would absolutely lose that battle.
Yeah, and then they can countersue like, first of all, this is defamation of, you know what I mean? So.
Well, people sue for worse shit, so but she might get a sponsor through Gorilla Glue. I wouldn't be surprised. Gorilla Glue got the perfect campaign for a commercial now. You gonna see her in a commercial next.
Yeah, your shit's going in and out recorded wise. But then again, like, Gorilla Glue is one of those things that doesn't need you know, it doesn't need a commercial. Like everybody knows what the fuck Gorilla Glue is. They don't.
Yeah.
If anything, they're just gonna have a commercial to be like, please don't put it in your hair. Like just a PSA, just please.
Record. You like how I got that though? Stop, record, stop, record.
Yeah, you can press a button.
This fucking Cairo, such a condescending ass motherfucker, man.
Sorry.
How y'all doing though? How's everybody doing? How's y'all week? How's everything?
And how you
Bro, I was on set for 15 hours yesterday.
What? I'm sorry.
That's always a good thing, being productive.
Why was it that long?
I don't know. I don't know. I think they had a lot of scenes they wanted to get through. And so they didn't want to be like, oh, we'll send everybody home and do the rest later, because I think they're already behind schedule. So they just powered through.
Can we take it back to the Tessica? Can we take it back real quick to the Tessica Brown? Because I wanted to talk about her for a reason more than just crack a joke on her about her hair. I wanted to talk about a deeper issue behind it. Black women and their need to in their hair and things like that, and the links they go through to want to look good. You know, whether it's for themselves, whether it's for other men, whatever it was for. But the fact that she needed her, because I really think she really didn't think it was going to be that bad, because I think she just really wanted to keep them edges going. And, you know, sometimes you might just like, man, desperate moment, I got to keep this going. What can I do? And I think that probably was the case. I don't think she probably was thinking it would be a little funny. That's what she had on camera, but I don't think she realized the magnitude of it. But I think she really did want that step for her hair. You know, I don't know what she was mad for. It's like, look, you got a fresh hairstyle for a whole month. Bitches kill for that.
I'm sure that was uncomfortable though.
Yeah.
Like even keeping my do-rag on for too long, like that shit gets uncomfortable.
Yeah, nobody wants their hair glued to their scalp for a month, no matter how good it looks. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why you don't use Gorilla Glue then. If you don't want your hair glued, you don't use Gorilla Glue. Like, come on.
I mean, here's the thing.
I had to figure out how to get that shit unstuck.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, I watched different videos, and one woman, she's a, you know, a Black woman, she's a blogger. I really love her. Her blog, and she was saying how like people were using, she thought of it more as a conspiracy, where they're using this Black woman during Black History Month, and they're like having her face looking like a gorilla next to a gorilla. And so there's this big thing where Black people always kind of like made fun of, or we're the butt of the joke. You know what I mean? Like, and so I was like, well, that's a different perspective. I don't know if it goes that deep.
Yeah, I think I was reaching, man. I think I was reaching.
With society, you never know. With society, you never know.
If they wanted to pull that comparison off, they would have been more outlandish about it.
You know, the way the world works, who knows? They would have been like, look, we'll pay you to glue your hair and we'll fix the shit. And probably didn't realize how much, that is thinking too deep. But
it's too deep for Gorilla Glue. At the end of the day, Gorilla Glue would be getting money on the back end for that. And that's too, again, they don't need that extra attention.
There's actually a challenge though, where people are putting gorilla spray in their hair like she did. There's a legit challenge, but it's mostly teenagers doing it. Yeah, because of her.
Yo,
so I'm sure more people are buying it. That's for sure.
And the thing is, she gonna be more famous than people who've been spending their whole careers just to get on TV. And this bitch all had to do was glue her hair together, and now she's famous. Get the fuck out of here! What does the world come to?
I don't think her Instagram really blew up like that afterwards.
She got a couple 100,000 and a good 20,000 on GoFundMe at least. And been Beyonce's stylist? What? Now you know reached the viral, level of fame to get Beyonce stylist attention. I'm just saying.
Man. These fucking women, man. Like the need for your hair. The women gotta realize how a lot of men like natural hair. And the hair, man. It's like the lengths women go through to look good and stuff, wherever it may be for. Someone like, don't do it for a man or whatever. Okay, get that. But sometimes like women so care about their hair so much, they would not go out with a guy or even want to have a little video chat or even just whatever because their hair ain't done. And most niggas don't care when it comes to a girl, especially if you want to see a girl. Bitch, I don't care your hair ain't done. I want to see you.
I care.
I was about to say, I know a lot of guys who care about that type of stuff.
To an extent, like if you have natural hair and you're just like, oh, I didn't press it today, and you don't want to go out with the fro. Like that's a different like that.
Yeah,
like,
if you just got it in a simple ponytail.
I'd love to see that side of you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
When I say don't look at your hair, I ain't saying just don't. I ain't saying just walk out any kind of way, but a guy ain't gonna care if you go out on a date and your hair is just in a simple ponytail as long as you got it together. Like, no guy gonna be like, man.
I mean, I see that perspective, but I was gonna say, speaking as a woman who likes to go out with my hair done, that's more so a me thing, not a. I don't really care about what the guys think. It's just because, especially like our grandmothers or just the women in our lives raised us always kind of be at our best presentation, the women who do that. So that's all that is, you know, but when it comes to simple things like that, I guess that's a different story. But yeah, your hair just going out looking crazy, you shouldn't want nobody going out with their hair looking crazy anyway.
Imani, is that what your hair looks like when you just let it sit? Like, what does your hair look like when it just sits naturally?
Well, this is hair with Cantu and conditioner on it.
Okay. God.
Record.
All right. Well, look, Imani, just a question. What is is that what your hair looks like when it just sits naturally? Like if you don't do anything to it?
No, I gotta add some Cantu, some shea, moisture stuff. And that's the thing about like black curls. A lot of the times you gotta add moisture to it, or else it just kind of sits a little bit more bigger.
Do you ever let it sit like that?
Not really. I don't like big hair because of my like specific head shape. So I'm not. People say I look good with it, but I don't personally like big hair, so I always try to tame it.
Monty, you know you always make these jokes, but you're exempt for a lot of shit when it comes to women. Like Monty is a woman that could just have her hair in a bun, walk to the corner store, and still get as much play as if she had on makeup and outfits.
Can I have a request then?
Huh?
Can I make a request?
What?
This is Black History Month, and I'm just, I just want to see.
Oh my God! You want me to come over here as well?
Yes, I just want to see it. Let out a kinks.
Oh my God!
That might bring more viewers in. They, put that as the thumbnail and see her with her hair out. They'll be like, oh my God.
I'm not about to flex.
Please.
You know what's funny is that I don't consider it. I don't. It depends on my outfit for the day. But my thing is.
Okay.
My thing is, I noticed for some reason when I go to the grocery store with sweats and stuff on, I feel like, I don't know if that just makes guys more comfortable to say something because they're not as intimidated. I don't know.
No,
but
for sure.
Like, I definitely have on sweats and
for sure.
I look crazy.
Niggas don't care.
Niggas don't care. And I'm glad you said that, Monty, because I wanted to bring that up, but I didn't want to go that direction. But since you went there, I'm glad you did. I got a PSA to these ladies out here. Because sometimes chicks be thinking because a guy will holler at her in some sweatpants and a tank top that he really just likes her. Like, oh my God, he must really like me. I didn't have my makeup done. I was at the laundromat on sweats and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but niggas can see that fat ass through the sweats. Like, your sweats is not hiding that ass. Your baggy t-shirt's not hiding them big titties. Guys see that. So, and she's dressed down, so she's more approachable because she's, her guard is probably more down because, she ain't looking good. So, but women got to stop feeling like a guy holler at her because she looking bummy. I've heard it so many times. And they think that the guy, I think he really like me, bitch. No. If I see a girl with sweatpants and I see that, I'm like, look at that ass. Hey, we're not worried about some sweatpants. Oh man, she ain't got no dress. She ain't got no jeans on. She got no dress. I ain't hollering at that. No, niggas. Hey.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
and no guys gonna say I seen that ass across the room. No guys gonna say I seen that ass across the room. But go ahead.
That's how girls are with guys with sweatpants on. Sweatpants.
Oh, we know.
I like sundress season. We like sweatpants season.
Seen that print through the pants. Yeah, we know.
Are women following guys around though? Like if a girl see a guy with sweatpants looking attractive, is she gonna follow him around the grocery store?
Some girls are thirsty like that.
Then again, I just see the person.
They ain't gonna be like, the dudes be creepy with it. But women, like when we.
I know, this be the dude. He over here getting pasta and shit. He just like.
and then he magically appears in every single aisle. Like,
And then this is the way the girls give a compliment to a guy. They just, that's it. They just look and that's it.
Or they'll say hey, you know what time it is? Do you know how to get to that certain aisle? Bitch, I heard you ask the employee over there what aisle the pasta was on. That you was want to ask me. All right.
But even if they do some shit, you can just be like, you can answer. You can give them the answer, and then they'll be like, okay. And I'm like,
that's a woman's opening. That's a woman's opening, though. That's a woman's opening. She'll just say something like, "Oh, is this the hour the paper is stuff it? Fuck you asking me for? Do I look like I work here?" But since you said something, how you doing, baby?
Give me a little more than that. Give me a little more than that.
But some women gotta be subtle with it. Some women, especially if she classy with it, they gotta be subtle. They ain't gonna be straight. Hey, how you doing, brother? No, it's just some simple,
It's true.
That's a nice outfit.
Like, we want them to be, more open and more aggressive with their shots. But then a lot of times, even people like me, I don't like them being that aggressive about it. But then again, at the same time, I kind of do. You got to know how to craft it. How to craft it.
You like them assertive, Cairo.
Just a little bit. I don't want to have to think too much about what you're thinking because then that stresses me out. I'm already an overthinker, so I don't need all that.
Yeah, that's interesting. I find that, and I may be wrong, but I find that girls in LA, they're more assertive when it comes to going after guys. Am I wrong about that?
No, you're not wrong. That's why I wanted to have the guest for last week for that. Because girls, they shot at him all the time. But, girls are not assertive. You're right. Girls are definitely more assertive and aggressive with it out here.
Okay. So while we're talking about this, Imani, I'm gonna ask you a question. Someone that I am friends with,
Wifey.
We may have went on a couple dates at one point, but right now we're just friends because that's what we're doing. She asked me yesterday, this is the text that she sent me. She said, "Do you feel like spending a lot of money on food tomorrow?" Now, it's Valentine's Day weekend. I'm single, so I'm not really, going to be out here spending money. But doesn't that question sound like she's actually asking, "Hey, do you want to spend money on me tomorrow?"
That definitely sounds like sure.
That's what. Yeah.
Want to go out?
And she probably got a Valentine's, and the person's probably wanted and give her play. So Cairo, he's single. Bitches are just women are just like men, man. We're just like men.
I was down to do like whatever. But
Sly devil.
Haven't heard back. So as of now, I will be cooking in my apartment tonight.
You talking about breaking her back? Stop lying, nigga.
I haven't heard back, sir.
Sly devil, you. Sly devil, you. Carol's good in that name.
Regardless, that's my friend. So whether she says anything or nothing, it doesn't. Nothing matters.
People still slide in them jaws, baby. Like, hey, Cairo, what's this? That's a good trade-off right there. She want to go out and spend money on her. Like, hey, what you doing after? Like, let's plan the whole day. Like, so
that video, what's that trend that's going around on TikTok? It's like it'll be a girl and a guy at a date, and the guy's about to pay, and he'll be like, "Am I getting the pussy tonight?" And she'll be like, "Yes," and he goes, "Okay," and then he pays for it.
That's true story though.
And what?
You said what, Imani?
I wish a dude would ask me. I'd be like, "Nah, nigga, no." Like on a first.
I've seen a video with the girl asking too, so it goes both ways.
But Imani, every guy's always asking. They just don't ask. They just do it indirectly.
That's true.
When the tab's on the table, so what we gonna do after this?
Oh, you gotta ask before that.
What we gonna do?
But I'm sure y'all do it a lot. I'm just saying.
Guys, you gotta take women out more. Like, I don't have a problem taking a woman out and without expecting anything, especially if I vibe with her. Yeah, like we can hang out. I'm not tripping.
Let's move on.
If you ain't worth it, though, I ain't taking your ass out. But I'm the type though that I take girls out after we start sleeping around.
And you what?
I'm the type that I'll start taking girls out having a good time after we start sleeping around.
So how do you get to
Because a lot women use men just like men use women. Women got men that they're flu guy, the guy that can just express their emotions about men about the guy they fuck on. guy for money, things like that. And you know, I've been the food guy before. And if you solid, I know you're a real one. Oh, I wouldn't mind. Like, yeah, let's get some food. I'll do all that. But it's when they only hit you when they want to go out and things like that. And it's like, you know, nah, fuck that. So I'll be,
in other words,
a couple dates on a girl.
These girls out unless you want to date them, man.
Yeah, and besides, because here's another reason I'm taking a girl out these days on a date, because you know, you taking an hour to date and she going home to a nigga fucking that hasn't spent $1 on her. Hell no. I'm gonna take you out and get you drunk and get you nice for the ain't shit ass nigga to get the cheeks later. Nope, I'm good. So when if we fucking, that means we had a bond. That means that you see me more than just. Sometimes they treat you as sex, but even if I'm just sex, the fact that you share because I value a woman's body and stuff, so you share that with me, and you find and we vibing. Yeah, are you hungry? You want to go dancing? You want to do this? I like going out with someone I'm fucking with. You know, it's just an easier vibe. I don't want to go out and be trying to meet
their boyfriend. But anyway, that's
even we just friends that we sleeping around. Especially I like going to the clubs. I like going to the reggae after hours. I like to go with a girl that I know I'm fucking with because I don't have to worry about being rejected by a dance when I want to dance. I like dancing to myself, but when I want to dance with a lady, I have a date with me that I know ain't gonna turn me down when I want to dance. As to when you go by yourself with the homies and you want to dance, you might not be able to get the girl you want to dance with. You got to worry about not getting rejected, you know. And then when you get rejected, the other chicks looking at you, oh, he got rejected. I ain't giving. So it's like, you know,
rejection.
Me, if I sleep with you, I'm gonna value you more. I'm gonna do more for you than if he wasn't. I will probably help you out. I'll probably help you out on a phone bill more because we fucking as to if we wasn't, because you shared a piece of me and I value a woman's treasure box. So I'm gonna show you how much I value it. That's just me though.
You value a woman's treasure box, JC? You?
Yes, I do. I value any woman's treasure box. That's how I can sleep with a girl if I meet her on the first night and still treat her as if I know her for a long time. Just because we slept together on the first night, I'm not going to treat you any different. If anything, I'm going to respect you more because you stepped out of your character to do something you probably normally wouldn't have done because you felt comfortable enough with me. So you know what? We cool.
Thank you. I wish guys would understand that instead of putting like everybody who, you know, does something on the first night in one little box, they need to understand that letting their hair down.
That's just certain men. Real men going to respect it. Real men will respect it. It don't matter when you sleep with a girl. It kind of does in terms of, especially if something that she does regularly. But if she just happened never did it and y'all just had a connection, she did it, and then y'all vibing for another 6 months is going strong.
Right.
It shouldn't be no reason to be like, man, you did this. How many other people you did this with? I don't know. I can't trust it, man. You just who just gives it up on the first night? Nigga, that don't matter.
So that's just kind of like, that's another testament to, you know, this generation being incredibly picky about everything. You know, always trying to find a reason to be like, oh, let me cut this girl off because she gave it up to me on the first night. She probably did that with everybody. You know, we're just always trying to find different freaking reasons to mess up a relationship or, you know, mess up the possibility of something more, man. But hey, I don't mind being picky, but shit like that, that's a little too much.
Yo, I can see that.
Yo, let's hit
Before we go any further, though, thank you for tapping into the Authentic Podcast, Intriguing Nerds. This Valentine special here. I'm the host, motherfucking JT. We're going to throw the motherfucker in there now, on the intro now. Here with the man, Mr. Sly Devin himself, Cairo Spencer.
Happy Valentine's Day, people.
And off the break, you can tell he ain't got nobody.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then we got Miss First Lady, Miss Lola Clappers herself, Imani Faye, sipping on her drink. How you doing?
Pineapple juice pop, you know, benefits.
Wow.
And she is gone. I knew
wow, bro, because she touched her hair. Stop touching your damn head.
I can't hear y'all yet. Hold on. Hello?
You are hilarious, She's about to get in her bag. Let me get my. Hey guys, it's it. Hello.
Why is
that? Hey, the camera humbled Imani real quick. She was like, "Before you get full of yourself,
bro, she needs. Don't touch your head."
No, it fell out. I'm gonna have to get my other ones if it does.
Because you touched your head.
See, that's the thing. When I move, I'm very animated. But anyway.
Thank you for tapping into the Authentic Podcast, Intriguing Nerds. I'm your motherfucking host. Gonna throw the motherfucker in there. JT here with my main man, Mr. Sly Devil himself, Cairo Spencer.
What's going on? Happy Valentine's Day, people.
I'm mad at that.
Okay, I hear you. I see you. And we got the first lady, Miss Lola Clappers herself, Imani Faye. Don't touch your hair this time.
Oh wow, really? Happy Valentine's Day, nice and blessed and highly favored. The love.
Shout out to our Apple listeners, our Spotify listeners, our Spotify Anchor listeners, wherever the hell I said. Thank you guys for tapping in on YouTube and things like that. Shout out Big Media Agency. We finally, everything's finally in line right there. So we about to excuse me. That's the good shit right there. That's the good shit, nigga.
This is JT in the middle. This is that good shit. Nigga, this is that good shit.
Corona check-in. What's good, Cairo?
Corona check-in. I don't actually have any real Corona check-in. I'm healthy. I got 2 negative tests 2 days in a row, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know anybody else who's caught it.
COVID.
My cousin's feeling
Make sure
better
you
now.
gotta specify that to the audience. You got what kind of testing?
What kind of test I got?
Oh my gosh.
It was the COVID test, people. The PCR.
Just for the
nasal,
casual listener, they may not know.
The nasal swab, the one that we put in your nose. It's not all the way in there, but it's right there. It's actually.
Oh, lucky you. I hate the one that go all the way down.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Well, since we ain't gonna do the check-in, what hot topic you got, Cairo? Kick us off, brother.
I'm gonna bring up my text message story again. Okay. Again? I ain't even here the first time. Yeah, the one we just talked about, one with the girl and the thing.
Oh, we not keeping it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. We didn't dive in deeper to it. How did it make you feel? Because we was talking about that and you said that you felt like she wanted to go out or whatever. Do you have an issue with that? What if she did just want to go out? Do you have an issue with that?
Ask me again what my hot topic is. Do it that way.
What is your hot topic, brother? All right,
hot topic is I need y'all help in trying to decipher a text message that I received yesterday. Now here's some context. This is a friend of mine who we have dated very briefly in the past, but we were both busy, couldn't make it happen at the time, but now we're just hanging, platonically. But she sends me this text message yesterday and she says, "Do you feel like spending a lot of money on food tomorrow?" Now, considering the theme of the weekend, it's Valentine's weekend. Obviously, if I had a girl, maybe I'd be in the mood to spend a lot of money. But I know I'm single.
I'm just funny. You said a lot of money. Like, she didn't just say you want to spend some money. You just said a lot of money.
Yeah, she said a lot. And that's why in my head I was thinking maybe she wants to, just doesn't want to be alone and wants to go to some expensive place. But doesn't it sound like she wants me to take, to buy her shit?
Yeah, definitely sounds like really nice.
Yeah, but I thought that sounds like some dating type shit though.
That sounds like some stuff where she secretly has a crush on you and is trying to find a little nice way in there somewhere. Maybe not. Might be wrong. But
because remember, we were just talking about earlier about women indirectly shooting their shot. She's not gonna say, "Hey, you want to be my Valentine, Cairo? You want to go out?"
Right. Well, all she would have had to do is says, "Hey, do you feel like spending money on me tomorrow?" If she had said that, then I'd been like,
correct.
"Oh,
that's direct, though."
That's very direct and comes off a little arrogant.
Yeah, like I said, the woman indirect with it, so she can't just say, "Hey, Cairo, you want to take me out for Valentine's? I really would like to be your Valentine, spend time with you."
That shit would be mad cute. I'd be like that. That's
Man, that would be fucking lovely. I'm like, girl,
I would
you want
warm
to be my
my
girlfriend on top of
motherfucking
that
heart.
too? You want to be my girlfriend too on top of that? You know, so sometimes, like I said, one thing aggressive thing is, it's like how you aggressively. If you're saying, hey, give me this dick, yeah, God might just look at you as just Lizzie. But if you're like, hey, I admire you. I don't know if you got a Valentine. You know, I would love to go out with you and spend time with you and just vibe.
I mean, I told her like, hey, I'm definitely down to, spend money on food with you. Like, so I just.
And what'd she say?
Hasn't said anything. So I don't know.
Okay.
Again, nothing really positive or negative has been said. So I don't really need to sit here and stress about it.
Yeah, because, you also want to think on the other end too. You got to be devil's advocate. You could be one of the guys she's interested in, or maybe the main guy she's interested in, but because you respond back, maybe she just had some standby. Chicks don't want to be alone Valentine's.
I took a while to respond.
It does some of them psychologically, emotionally.
Yeah. Well, and in college, I did have a time where I did go out with one of my friends, even though he kind of saw it as something different, but I was just going out just to go out. But I didn't initiate it. He did. So that was different. But she's initiating it. So more than likely, it's definitely something she's interested in,
Yeah, but it's not the type of thing where I need to go back and be like, be at this place at this time. Like, I don't.
No,
because she hasn't been. Yeah, no.
Just organically kind of go with the flow of the conversation. And if she asks for plans, then I do think you should kind of step in and be like,
yeah. But I'm saying I need her to say something. I need you to specify what the fuck
what time did you respond? Well,
maybe
I only responded an hour later. I was on set, so I had to turn my phone off.
Oh, well,
but she's usually pretty bad with keeping up with text.
An hour is a fucking eternity to a woman.
Yeah, but she's not that great with keeping up with text anyway.
So because that's you guys are someone who's not.
No, she's probably great at seeing the text, but probably not responding back. She's seen the message.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not that person too, though, low key.
I'm not really in the trip. Maybe
don't take it personal.
Story later. Maybe I won't.
Hey, look at it like this: is she worth the time going out with?
Absolutely, 100%.
So maybe she's waiting for you to initiate the move. One thing women get annoyed about is when a guy asks her out, and then when they're like, "All right, what you got in mind?" and then he like, "Which I don't know what you want to do." Like, nigga, you asked me out.
Yeah, but with something. She literally basically asked me out. She basically asked me out to take her out.
Possibly.
Yeah, that's possibly what she's saying. Possibly.
I was going to say, like, if you don't hear from her for a while, maybe if you really want to go out with her, maybe circle back and be like, well, do you have any plans for tomorrow? Or something like that.
I'm not even stressed about
if you want to, but if not, just leave it alone. But if
that's what I said. If you want to go out with her, like, make more the initiation. No, you say no, I ain't got plans. Okay, that ain't telling her nothing. I ain't got plans.
I already told her I was down. And I also said, what do you have in mind? Like, so, like.
Oh, well, you did. Okay, well, there's that then.
Again, she made that move. You still got set the plan. She's throwing it out there. Hey, I'm available if you want to go out.
But she didn't say that. No, because
she's not
with the backwards route. She went the backwards route. I have to go with the words that are there.
But regardless, ain't going to be that directness like that.
She may just be exploring what she actually wants to do too.
I'm not,
not to say it like that.
Again, we're supposed to be friends.
Yeah, that's the thing. But she don't want to feel rejected either. But if you don't like her like that, so she can't make herself seem pressed. She can't make herself seem like she's that interested. She's acting as a friend. Hey, you be the man. I can't believe I'm talking like this, but and make the move and be like, and just be direct. It's like, look, we could go out tomorrow. Do you want to go out tomorrow and stuff? Now she don't respond back to that. Then fuck her. Like, you see that damn text.
I'm gonna just leave it where it is.
Yeah, because he already asked like.
I've said enough.
No, but here's the thing though. Here's why I say you should ask though, because if you ask and she don't respond back, she can't give you no fucking excuse about that. Because remember, she came to you first. You took the initiation, and then she reneged. So you have to it's not about upper hand. It's just about if she tried again, you're like, okay, is this a pattern? There's some girls that do that, like, because they emotionally just trying to find the right person. They got a couple people interested in him. But he might be on some bullshit, but he may show interest and he's available. And it's just so many things that go through a woman's mind because they're so damn emotional. It's like she can be feeling you 1 minute for like a week, and then she's back feeling the dude she really was feeling. And they come back, you know what? Cairo is that dude, though. He got the shit popping and all, but other dude, his swag is this, or this guy may have the money. I'm just using different scenarios it could be, and then she's also probably wondering what you feel. So on top of that,
she knows what it is. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's going to stress me out later.
Yeah, just let it flow.
It's just, I'm okay with going undrafted for Valentine's Day weekend. I'm a romantic triple threat. So, I'll just.
There's nothing wrong with some self-love on V-Day. That's the only thing about V-Day. It's so much pressure.
Yeah,
so much damn pressure.
My roommate and his girl are out doing something. So, like, I have the house to myself. I have a whole bunch of work I got to do. Would I mind taking some time to do something else? Sure. No, I wouldn't mind.
I mean, I don't know if you like massages and stuff, but my go-to for self-love is always a good spa day or a massage or something. So that's always something you can do. Nice bath and spa, something
I'm
nice.
A cook. Maybe watch this movie Judas and the Messiah. We'll talk about that later. But next, we need it. What's this thing on this list I'm seeing about Chloe Bailey, sir?
Was it Chloe Bailey?
She got a boo thing, right? Were they trying to say that's her?
No, don't say that. She does not.
Lori Harvey's ex. I know you saw that. You saw that headline.
Because I didn't see the live video, but I've seen people talk about it. How Chloe was crying because of how people are chastising her or things like that.
Oh yeah. Like, that was a couple weeks ago. Yeah, she finally got a new Instagram separate from her sister, so she's putting herself out there. She's
people trying to get on her, but people like letting her still her sexuality and like what's going on, like things that she's confident. And I would just come with the simple theory that she's just getting good dick right now, and whoever's dicking her down is getting her to explore herself and feel more confident.
No,
I don't want to hear about
not always about dick.
I'm sorry, I don't want to hear that.
It's not always about a dude. A woman can feel liberated within herself to just want to go out there.
When you got a man loving you right and doing you right, that's gonna give a woman more confidence, more because she's learning more about herself sexually to be confident to do the seductive dances that she's doing.
Or she could just
I think.
herself.
Yeah,
I would like the woman to speak on this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think if you look at her videos, she's always kind of been more like, she always had this sexual thing, but because she was in a group, she kind of held it. She kind of, mellowed it down. So I think when she got an Instagram, she did that Busted challenge. She got that feedback. She was like, oh, okay, I am sexy. Okay, people see this. So then she started putting it out there a little more. Huh? No.
Feedback.
Disagree?
Was moving.
She was busting it for her.
She did that.
She was busting it for
won the whole
someone.
challenge. I give her that. But and that's the thing, like, she is at that age where she's owning her body and her sexiness more. So I think that's all that is. She has curves. Her booty's coming out more. Her hips coming out more. Her face is looking more. So as a woman, I know that stage where we're like, dang, I'm developing some curves. Okay, I like it. And then we start putting ourselves out there. Not out there, but like just, celebrating our beauty in a sense. And kind of being like, okay.
It's great because she's not just doing it like, yo, this is me, but she's inspiring other people.
Exactly.
She posted about getting backlash. She's, people are tagging their pictures, like a little bit of self-love or being myself. Shout out to Chloe Bailey. Like they're all tagging her and she's sharing them all on her story. So I love what she's doing.
Really?
She's a great actress.
She is 22 years old. You 23. Don't think that she is not getting hype now? I didn't look at her until yesterday. I didn't realize she was really gorgeous. I never really looked at her until I went to her Instagram. I was like, this woman's very gorgeous.
I don't want to hear about Chloe.
You think she's not getting hype?
I don't want to hear about it.
I mean, she probably is getting some D. I mean, but that don't mean that's the reason for her liberation. You know what I mean? It might. I mean, it's obviously not Cairo's D, but I'm just saying she's probably getting some D.
I'm done.
But that's not the reason for her liberation.
Chloe, change. I'm not coming back until you change the topic. Okay? Imani, you have a hot topic? You have a hot topic that doesn't involve hurting my feelings? Okay. I don't need my heart broken. I don't need my heart to get broken twice this weekend.
That's hilarious. I'm just saying. Maybe in your future. Anyways.
I wasn't thinking about
Cairo. I can't break up her alleged boo then, huh? That's off topic. Anyways. Where'd you go?
I'm in the void.
You getting the Kleenex.
Start spending money on shit now. That's what my friends say. Whenever one of us gets sad, we're like, to the void. We just start spending money on things we don't need. All right. Okay. I'm back.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Anyways,
Imani,
I want to know from you guys, right? Do guys have like a dream girl that they want to marry and then a fantasy girl that they just want to sleep with? Is that an actual?
Oh. Huh.
It is, right?
Huh.
It is. I can tell it is. I can tell.
I
mean, yes. I'm mad at the faces.
Nah, I don't think I do.
I want my wife to be my fantasy girl.
That's what
it should be that way. It should be that way.
Yeah, I don't think I could sit, because like the only separation you can make is like, okay, you'd love to have your wife that, is great in bed, beautiful, smart, intelligent, makes money, is caring for the kids, all that, right? And then your girl on the side your fantasy girl would be, amazing in bed, but has no emotional attachment to you, and you can do. But like, that's not fun. That's not fun. So
right, because
I'd rather just give me my wife. Just give me my wife.
See, that's the right way to go for sure. But I feel like some guys may marry their dream woman, and then when they like go out of town or something, or a nice trip, and they see a girl that's considered their fantasy type, then they might be more likely to slip up. Is that an actual thing?
I think that's a testament to whatever is happening in their marriage or their actual serious relationship. So if there's tension there where they're not doing it as much, or she's really busy with work and not giving him attention, and he sees a girl that reminds him of his wife, but isn't as busy and gives him all the attention, then that's going to be a reason for him to want to.
You're caping right now.
Huh?
You are caping.
I'm caping.
Well, maybe you might be
speaking. Capping?
What's caping? What is caping?
On your age, sir.
Like you putting a cape and trying to play safe. I think you're speaking for yourself, which there are some men that are like the way Cairo's speaking, but the majority is going to fuck that bitch. Because how's the wife ain't gonna find out? How? He in another city. She think he's
First
sleeping.
Of all, the child of God always finds out, and that's
no, the hell y'all don't. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't.
Maybe not all the time, but something comes up eventually. Just saying.
Not if they're good at hiding it. It's like a woman. If women are better at cheating because they're better at hiding it. Men that know how to hide could cheat for years. I've seen it firsthand. Tons of relationships, not just a few. Tons of, from the East Coast to out here.
Right, but you're saying the reason has nothing to do with whatever actual relationship they're in. You're saying the reason is just, I'm just gonna do it just because I feel like it. Which is actually, we had a whole episode about this, and that's actually the exact conclusion we came to, is that niggas just be doing it just to be doing it.
I mean, men, we've been brought up to have our cake and eat it too. So when men been brought up to have our cake and eat it too, no woman, no matter how great she is, can really break that cycle unless he wants to break the cycle. I don't care how amazing the woman is. If he's not ready to break it, see, Cairo was raised on standards. So Cairo might have his slide devil moments, but Cairo, all in all, is a genuine guy that actually genuinely cares, is not going to do something unmorally just to get a woman's attention or some ass or something. He's going to come respectfully. If he don't get it, he's going to accept it for what it is. That's a real man right there, a real young man right there. But most, are going to do ignorant shit. Guys, I don't know if you heard about the girl in New York that got spit on and bit in the face because she wouldn't give a guy her number and stuff. And it's just like,
yes, That happens.
It's like so. It's a lot for a woman, you know, to like just handling the pressure of like so much, yo.
You know what though? That's real because legit, like when I was growing up in DC, I literally bought like this big set of headphones just so guys can see I cannot hear them. Even if I could hear them, they would think that I can't hear them to help their ego with me rejecting them. Because legit, if you're just like walking, they'll say something, and if you reject them, sometimes, you know, it's been girls who's gotten shot. It's been girls who, you know, I've had guys grab on me before. So like to prevent that, I literally used to always have on headphones just to feel safer. And I feel like it shouldn't be that way. I feel like y'all, like guys need to stop their little ego trip and accept a little rejection sometimes. But I don't know.
Men are
I talked about
broken.
that.
Men are broken. Men who are broken don't know how to handle their emotions. Can't handle shit like that. They can't.
Broken doesn't mean you can't get fixed, man.
Yeah, I know, but the broken. Here's the thing: women, like even men, people who are empaths tend to attract people who are sociopaths a lot. You know, empaths attract sociopaths. You know,
Can she pause and put it on pause?
I'm
no,
listening.
I'm just.
Can y'all hear the dog that's barking in the background?
No, I'm saying like what Imani was saying, like, hold on. Yeah, like with it fantasy, it's like at the end of the day, men just want to have their cake and eat it too. That's just how we've been brought up to be. And it's like when you've been raised a certain, it's like when the first 5 years of a person's life is the most important of a kid, of all humans' life, because that's when you develop a cycle. Like you get you see a girl who's real pretty, she gets spoiled all her life. By the time she's 13 and been spoiled, and 15, she's going to attract those kind of guys that's willing to spoil her because that's all she's been used to. So it's like, okay, and if she's beautiful too, so men are going to spend more, and that's going to attract her more than someone who's not spoiling her. Because it's all about how you've been raised. If men just been brought up to smash every girl they can, by the time they're 21, they smashed about a lot of women in high school, college, or whatever, because that's what they've been, you know. And then the social media is making it like it's way more freakier and wilder now because it's just so easy for people to get access to sex. So
hold on,
one woman is not enough for the average man.
Ooh, sheep.
One woman is not enough for the average man, no matter how mean she is. Because most men don't even love themselves enough to love one woman enough. So, you know, because most men are fucking broken and don't know how to heal themselves. And then, you know, and you got brothers that do work on themselves, you know, and that's a process, you know. But it's like,
That's real.
fantasy. That this is just. I feel like most men, if they knew that their woman that they want to marry was cool with them cheating, it would make the relationship. It would make the relationship better for the man because he won't feel like he had to creep around. But if a wife was like, "Look, honey, whatever you do on the road or whatever, just don't bring anything home or whatever," that is like the perfect marriage for a guy.
Nah. Oh, for a guy.
No pressure. Yeah,
for I was gonna say not
certain men, but men are gonna just say to his wife, "Hey, can I fuck other girls?" And the wife is gonna just be okay with it. But then
they don't be okay with the women doing stuff. That's
I think that's I don't want that in the back of my head. I don't need that. I'm good.
But there are some women that are okay with it, long as he takes care of what he need to take care of, and long as he don't bring her nothing. There are women who are fine with that, long as he does his part.
I've seen that a lot, especially, I hate to keep bringing up LA, not to be, because I'm sure it happens all over, but especially a lot in LA, I've seen a lot of guys who've been with women for over 10 years. They're obviously doing their thing, and the woman's just like, look, as long as you take care of the bills, you come home, you know, keep her in her place, we good. But I'm just like, now, that may be how those relationships work, and I guess it's your preference. But me personally, I would prefer, you know, obviously the different route where we're both, you know, faithful to each other. And I've always kind of said, like, well, if that woman is knowing that man is going out there, I'm pretty sure she probably got her own thing going on too. At the end of the day, she's not just going to sit there. Most women aren't just going to sit there and be at home while he out there screwing everybody he want to screw.
Mm-hmm.
But if she's a morally person that doesn't sleep around like that, she's not going to just be sleeping around like that. She might sleep with one person.
Exactly.
But
yeah, it's not to say she's, sleeping with everyone, but more than likely, if that person does come across that makes her feel loved or feels that void that her husband or boyfriend, whatever, is not filling, then absolutely, it happens too. I mean, she deserves it. She deserves it at the end of the day.
Some men married. Some men marry their wife, but they always have a queen that they really want to be with. Just like how women that might marry a man that they love, but there's probably that one guy that she really wanted to marry, but for whatever reason it didn't work out. There's usually a queen that a guy really wants, and it may not be his wife.
So basically, he settled when he married, is what you're saying? So people settle when they marry?
Most men settle because men can't always get the woman they want. Women have the power, If she don't want to marry you, no matter how much money or good sex you give her, if she don't want to marry you, she ain't gonna marry you, So women have the power. They control all this. That's the only way men can have power is with money. Money is their way of being able to have power over women, because women hold money higher on terms of what they see in a man more than anything.
All right, we're running low on time. Let's move to the next last topic. We got this thing going on called How to Know, since it's Valentine's Day, people. A lot of people are out here trying to pick out their Valentine, but we gotta help some people out because some people out here getting played. So we're gonna help you guys figure out how to know you're not his only or her only Valentine. I've got some options for this list if you
I want to hear this. I want to hear that.
Number one that comes to mind, is gift giving. It's gift giving. Guys, okay. I mean, as much as most guys are probably willing to spend a lot of money, we're only willing to do that for one girl. So if he just gives you a box of chocolates that he probably could have got from Walgreens around the corner for about $5.99, you're not his only Valentine. You got 60 other ones in the back. Another way you can tell you're not his only Valentine. Some people like to send out little text messages. If he sent you out a very generalized message that's only just says Happy Valentine's Day, kissy face, you're not his only Valentine. 3, maybe, just maybe y'all had a chance to even, schedule a date. Again, this is on the weekend. But if he said, we can't really do dinner, let's do a brunch lunch thing at 12 o'clock. Okay, what you want to do later? I'm busy. You're not his only Valentine. He's got 2 other dates that day.
Damn.
So watch for
That's
those 3
money y'all putting out just to play some games. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying I'm doing any of these things, but those are just those are some key ways you can check to see you're not his only Valentine. Monty, are there any ways you can tell, for a guy, if speaking to all the guys, you can tell that a girl is not their only Valentine? Anything?
I mean, I think it would be pretty much the same for the women. It'd be a matter of fitting into a certain time bracket. Mm-hmm. Because you got to line them up, schedule them. I'd say it like that. Not saying I'm doing that because I'm not. But you got to schedule them in little brackets, little. Mm-hmm. And I guess that would be the main way to know that. I don't know. I think it's the same signs. Yeah. But I have to say, for the guys who buy the $5.99 chocolate, maybe they just ain't got money to get the expensive stuff. Not all guys can afford.
Check his car.
Gifts.
Check his car. If he has a car, check his car.
No.
And if you see a big old bag in the back.
No. You know what guys be doing? They be buying a big bag of Valentine's Day candy and just writing your name on it and be like, look, here, boo, I got some Valentine's Day candy for you. You obviously gave this to 10 other hoes before you gave this to me. I'd be like, I can't with y'all. No effort.
I'm fucking crazy.
This shit dives deeper than the shit.
Though.
This shit is deeper than that was surface stuff that Cairo was mentioning right there. You know,
you go JT
like
trying to make shit extra deep.
He got the hood on. It's a problem.
Go on a certain. All right, go ahead.
It's cold out this motherfucker. That's what it is. It's cold out this motherfucker. You get the hoodie on. Oh yeah, about the hoodie. The champion, yes, championship hoodie, yes, championship hoodie, yeah.
All right, go ahead. Speak your piece. You got 2 minutes to make it make sense.
We're gonna see if it stayed within 2 minutes.
Make it
make sense. If it don't make sense, 2 minutes, move on. Go ahead.
No, because this is real. Every year, there are many stories about, you know, women finding out about things about men that they didn't know or probably kind of knew, and it came to the surface. But the signs all depends on the type of man that person is. Is he a person that's known to lie or manipulate? Men who are known to lie. Okay, noise, thank you. Men who are known to lie and manipulate are usually always cheating, because to cheat, you have to manipulate. Okay. So, because you can't just be truthful because you're cheating. So you have to manipulate shit to where it don't come up in a conversation. And if it does, you know how to brush it away to where the woman don't dive into the truth of things. So, you know, is he known to lie? Is he known to manipulate? Also, is he easy to influence? Men who are easily influenced are cheaters, because those type of men that cheat a lot and sleep with a lot of women and stuff because it makes them look cool.
Trying to impress people? Mm-hmm.
You said what?
Because they're trying to impress people, impress their friends.
Yeah. A lot of times guys cheat and have a lot of girls because it's because it's want to impress people. Guy can be solid with a woman, but more times than not, whether it's the flesh or because it feels cool to be the guy, to be able to have that bad bitch and a first lady and things like that, and they could just still do their thing and maneuver and just, you know. So it's like, if he's easily influenced, I've never met a man who was easily influenced by others who was faithful. Guys I've known that's faithful to their women, their wives and stuff, are ones who go against the grain, that stand by their own morals. Yeah, they may have friends that they vibe with and have close friends, but they don't influence each other to do bad shit. They encourage each other. Because it's also the kind of friends he has. Because, you know, if he's hanging around friends that go out all the time, things like that, or ain't got ambition or morals like that, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So, you know, like I said to myself, like before I even had a son, who's 4 months now, I changed my circle of friends. I used to hang out with guys who used to disrespect me, especially when women around, want to sleep with the girls I have, or just because they felt like, oh, JT got this joint, I could get this joint. She fucking with. So it's like those type of guys, if men hang around those type of men, they haven't grown yet, and they're going to still do dumb shit and known to cheat and have other Valentines and things like that because it's cool to have, you know. So also, men need an ego stroke. That's another reason why men have other women. If they can have the baddest girl in the world at home and still have other girls on the side, that strokes a man's ego. And no amount of love a woman could give a man who need that if a man needs his ego stroke, you know, he's gonna get his ego stroke. And what's the best way for a man to get his ego stroke? Have a bad bitch that everybody loves to look at, and then have his little side hoes. You know, because it just strokes your ego. Now, when men stop thinking with their ego, and just not care about the world and just like, look, I'm about this woman, which is rare these days. But when you get those are the ones that probably ain't gonna be having extra Valentines and planning other things like that, because they're gonna plan a whole weekend with their woman.
Yeah,
that's a real nigga shit. Like a real man who's loving their woman right now and is solid with their woman right now is planning a whole weekend, whether it's at home, whether they get a room, where they go out of town, something. He should be with her all weekend. If it's real.
He got time.
All right, so basically, all right, because that took 4 minutes. Okay,
it's not 4 minutes.
But JT is saying,
I told you it was gonna be more than some 2 minutes.
I let him go for 4 because it was
cell phones be dead a lot during Valentine's weekend. That's another way of knowing if that man's on that bullshit. You know, a man.
You know what I hate when a guy be like, "Oh, my phone dead," but your phone just rang like 20 times. You know what I mean? Like, if your phone is dead, am I right or wrong that it goes straight to voicemail?
If a man says anything about phone dead anytime over the weekend, he is fucking with a bitch right in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. What then? I've seen it.
You're talking about during Valentine's Day weekend, or you're just
well, probably in period, but definitely Valentine's weekend and phone dead. That is a cop out because you won't know. Phone dead is the perfect excuse. Or you phone dead, you won't. You out of sight, out of mind. Ask question, your answer, you won't know. You will not know because the phone was dead. And long as the messages are deleted and he leaves no trace, a woman will never find out unless he gets messy and he has to keep the messages or whatever, or start feeling like his ego's too big, like he got this in the bag because he's been doing this for a while. She ain't find out, and he gets messy, you know.
Okay.
But men are smart.
Yeah. I just feel like guys need to.
Right now, I can tell because he's doing this thing. He's like,
"Go ahead, Imani."
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. I'm glad you said the ego stroke thing because then they, get comfortable, whatever. I think what guys don't seem to realize, just because you're getting away with something for a long time doesn't mean the woman doesn't know. She may just choose not to care to say anything. She might have her own little thing going on. That does not mean you're getting away with anything or you're, outsmarting her or anything like that. And I just need to make that very clear.
And on top of that, if you know you're doing some sus shit and you know that she knows you doing some sus shit and y'all keep doing the sus shit, man, y'all just hell and y'all need help. And y'all need help. So I hope all of y'all doing Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
crazy.
Going with that, my intuition. I know my intuition don't say, and I could be like, girl, I just seen him do some shit, but I'm not gonna tell her. But I'm like, okay, you don't believe? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And that's another thing when you've seen the action being done, but you gotta follow the bro code, and you can't say something even if you do respect this chick, because hey. Because that's not your place. Because the woman's going to decide she's going to stick with him or not anyway. So why the hell would you even tell the girl, hey, I saw him fuck this bitch last week, And the male friends, no matter how close you are with the male friends, that the boyfriend's male friends, they will never tell bomb on their homie unless they're a hater underneath. They would never bomb on their homie. They will always have his back, no matter how much they rock with his girl. Always.
Okay.
And that's how you really know when a dude messing around. You go around the friends and they be acting a little weird, a little suspicious, like,
No, not the friends.
No, I'm telling you, y'all think y'all be hot and stuff, but you can tell us women, we have our little intuitions. We know. Exactly. Well, not little intuitions, big intuition.
On that note, because I know Imani's got to go and people got things to do. Does anybody want to share their Valentine's plans for this weekend? If they have any, obviously y'all know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be.
You may be going to a nice dinner with your friend.
Yeah, he rushing to get off the motherfucker. I'm like, look at that.
He must got that tax back. It's like, no.
I did not. It's a lie. I did not get the tax back. So what's be?
This guy is funny.
At home.
I'm spending my Valentine's with a bunch of sweaty men playing some football tomorrow morning. That's how my Valentine's going.
You can put it like that. Sweaty man.
I know.
I love the way you put it. That's classic for you, buddy. You're gonna have.
I know.
Imani, what you about to do?
Well, I'm going out with my bae thing. I don't know what we're doing. He's surprising me with something, so I just have to come looking good, come looking cute. And then I was going. What'd you say?
Look how great she looked, glowing.
Oh, I think I'm gonna wear it straight tomorrow though. But yeah, so I was gonna do like my own little thing, but he kind of took over the plan. So I guess I'll say that for another day. But
that's the plan. Are y'all together the whole weekend?
Huh?
Are y'all together the whole weekend?
Not consistently, like staying with each other 24/7 the whole weekend.
No.
You don't have to do that. People have lives.
I'm saying this weekend.
This weekend, not consistently. I have things to do. I have appointments and meetings and this and other things. So I don't need to be with him the whole weekend.
Lastly,
I was just asking. I mean, because I know Valentine's tomorrow, so it's like this is a tricky weekend because it's a whole weekend. So it's like, how do women? To kind of trying to rush us off, I was trying like, how do you people decipher the time and when to spend? Because women be serious about. Some women I want to see you Sunday, and some women probably want the whole weekend. Of course, you're busy, but it's like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Valentine's Day that's serious to want the whole weekend. Now, my birthday weekend or something like that, then yeah, Christmas. But Valentine's Day, I feel like
it's a one-day engagement.
That serious.
It's a one-day engagement. It's just different.
Yeah,
exactly. Like it's on a weekend, so like you can kind of make it a whole thing.
That would be nice though, like an overnight trip.
Yeah. Trip. Okay. Well, final thing.
We've been out of town.
Oh my God, JT. Trying to close and see he over here high saying shit, and it's just look at him. Look at him.
Open your eyes, JT. Open your eyes.
That's why I can't let him talk right now.
I'm just looking at Cairo's being analish again. So
great.
Go ahead, bro.
Before we go, since some people will be inside for Valentine's Day, some things y'all can watch. Highly suggest you look at Sylvie's Love on Amazon Prime. You never seen that movie? It's great.
Never heard of it.
Watch. It's with Tessa Thompson and this other black actor who's Kerry Washington's husband. He's also Kappa. He was also a football player. Played for the Eagles actually at one point. But anyway,
Nami Osawa.
There you go. Another movie to watch. Y'all should watch that show Bridgerton just because it's romantic as hell and it's funny as hell.
Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's just I love that show. And a third one to watch is The Photograph with Lakeith Stanfield and Issa. Those are my Valentine's Day movie picks of the weekend. If no one else has any shout outs to give.
What about Jesus and the Messiah?
What?
Oh yeah, you brought that up earlier. The Messiah.
Oh yeah, right. Of course. That is also that should be a Valentine's Day movie weekend thing too. That sentence doesn't make any sense, but y'all know what I'm saying. Okay. I think
Shout
that's
out to
it.
my booze. Shout out to my Valentine's
I've been watching ratchet stuff lately, so I've been watching Jocelyn's Cabaret. It's actually kind of entertaining. Terrible, but entertaining. Zeus Network, so that's no disrespect to Zeus, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. No, I'm saying subscribe to us on YouTube. And shout out to my Valentine's Day booze. You know who you are. You know.
He said there's plural. He said
yeah.
Valentine's Day booze. Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, you heard correctly.
You know, booze. Plural.
Oh gosh, JT always trying to be
Hey, I'm honest. Hey, I'm honest with mine. So, and they know, they understand, and they respect it. See,
but are you getting them anything? No, you're gonna go get them a big bag of chocolate and write their name on each one. Give it to them at least.
They got this deed, and they were happy with that. So, no, let me stop.
Inspired to be better than this. People inspired to be better.
It was just your man. No, I'm joking.
That's it. Okay, yeah.
I didn't hear what she said.
That's it, people.
I would hear it on replay.
Okay, that's it, people. Thank y'all for tapping in with us. This has been.
I've had me fun with Valentine's week already. So, yeah, baby.
Let me just end it. Okay.
Get this football in tomorrow, and then maybe close out Sunday just right. Who knows? I don't know.
Okay. Sorry. It's
Let me stop. I'm just talking shit. I've been doing deliveries.
All right. Thank you guys for tapping in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Podcast with JT, Cairo, Imani. Y'all have a great Valentine's Day weekend. Hope y'all get that text back. Unlike me.
I do it better. This is JT signing off with Sly Devil and First Lady Lola Clappers herself.
Okay. All right. Whatever, JT.
Oh my gosh, JT is feeling good in the neighborhood.
Have the last word. Okay. Bye, people.
Did we do the Instagram thing? At tapin.podcast.
The Instagram is right there on the thing.
Tapin.podcast at the Eloquent 8 at Asiana Rose. She still doesn't.
They're right there. They're right there, baby. Okay, bye-bye. Stay black. Tap in.
Bye. Bye.